Right, hi everybody. I'm just going to try and explain to you again about how the tracing paper works, because people like me who are old have had to use this in our life. But people like you who are young get to just print things off and don't always have to trace. Although you may have done something similar in school where you hold a bit of paper up to a window with a picture behind it and use that like a light box. It's the same principle, except you don't need light behind it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with the drawing that you'll have seen in the video where we make this sticker from. Okay, that's your beginning drawing. That's your tracing paper. What we do is we put the tracing paper over the drawing and we trace our drawing so that we have a copy in proportion of all the shapes we need to cut. The reason that we do this is that when you're making a sticker, if you just copy it and redraw it, you're not necessarily going to get it in exactly the place you need. So you're breaking it down into colour separation really. So you're simplifying it. But like I said today, it works a bit like Lego. The back colour is your base and you cut a solid shape for that. And then you cut the next biggest shape and you would stick that in, and then the next biggest shape and you would stick that on top of that, so on until you finish layering up your sticker. And then if you like, you can add drawing to it. So that is a tracing of this. So we don't need this anymore, so you can put that over there. But always keep your drawings for reference. So this is the side that we drew on. We're going to flip it over and we're going to do like a scribble, like colour it in really, but messily over the back of the line. Now the reason we're doing it messily is because it just means you can do it a bit quicker. If you do an exact line and then when you're redrawing it on top of something you miss that line, then you miss out some of your drawing. So this gives us a little room for error, and that's all it is. Just a little bit of room for error. It just gives us that wee extra, but you'll still be within the proportions that you need for the sticker that you've designed. Now I choose to do just over the areas because I don't want to transfer loads of pencil marks onto surfaces. But if you want to, you could just go over the whole thing, I suppose. It's good noise, isn't it? So that's the side that's scribbled and that's the side that's drawn. So you can still see your lines, but we will be able to transfer the line over because of this side. So that is when you would get your shapes and you would start to draw them onto the back. So that's the drawn line side, that's the scribbled side. Scribbled side down. And that's your shape transferred. So that would be shape 1. Then you would do your second biggest shape in another colour. See how it transfers? Shape 2. And then your third biggest shape. It's down there, just in case you can't see it. And your last shape, which is the littlest one. So then, like in the video, you cut them all out and you stick them on top of each other, and then I would stick it on top of the white base sticker, which means you can draw. I've added drawing in there too. There's nothing to stop you. You could do lots of drawing all over it. And then that's you got a big sticker that you can then stick on top of your books or on your room door, wherever you want.